Yay, not blind pick. Yay. Okay, we're getting into this game again. Hopefully.
I hope it works. I think there's okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Zyra banned. Straight up.
I think that's an interesting little band. Don't see her banned as much as you used to. She used to be like stupid broken. Awesome.
Yeah, she was stupidly broken for sure.
Yeah.
She does require like a pretty high skill cap though, so
yeah,
I'm surprised she's banned. But
it could be a targeted ban if these guys have played versus the other team.
Oh right, the teams. Yeah, we have Derpasaurus on purple side.
Yeah.
And Hot Pocket Survivors on blue team.
Yeah, it's an interesting name. Well, both of them are very interesting. What we got going on right now is Zero Band and then Blitzcrank, then Alistar and then Nunu. It looks like a little bit of targeting going on right now. That's Zero Band and the Nunu band. Blitz and Ali are pretty standard.
Yeah.
And then we have a Malphite band.
Well, Nunu is kind of, he is pretty like in the flavor, I guess, right now, because he's like versatile. He can go top, he can go support, he can go jungle.
He can go mid.
Yeah, he could even go mid.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's very multi-purpose.
We have Lost picking up that Morgana, and instantly we have the Amumu. Not locked in, but definitely picked. Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, maybe that was why the Nunu ban was out there. It's just
to stop the counter jungling.
Yeah, but you know, like there's a lot of alternatives to counter jungling Amumu just because he's so slow. There is Shyvana, there is Mundo.
Yeah. Can even do some funny ones like Rengar, so there's just a lot of different champions you can use to counter jungle, and Amumu and the Taric. It looks like I think that's a pretty sick combo.
Yeah, definitely. It's just like what I said last game with like they both have stuns and they have that AoE presence with the ult and then the shatter and then the I don't know what Tarik's ult is called, but yeah. Gems.
Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. It's outrageous.
Like yeah. And then it looks like we have Delirium. Thinking about getting that Graves. Gonna see what OKG OverKlocked Gaming Jane decides to pick up. Aha, the Shyvana.
See, yeah, there is like a quick jungler there. Shyvana being picked up.
I think she is one of those junglers where it's almost like you don't see her as much at the moment, but when you do see her, you're like, yeah, I know why, because she's really strong. And
nice. E-Fick. I like the E-Fick.
I do too, if she gets locked in. She is super strong in the mid lane.
Yeah, so strong right now, like with a Deathfire Grasp and her ultimate, it can really take out like literally 70% of a squishy's health. Just 2 buttons and it's gone.
Guess we'll see what Hefty decides to lock in. He's kind of dancing around. I think it's going to be a Corki lock in, but he's kind of hopping around everywhere. Guess we'll see that, and there we go, Hefty. Vinci locking in the Eve. This is going to be an exciting game already, I can tell.
Yeah, I feel like it is too. I just like the picks on both teams right now.
Yeah. Guess we'll see what Tea Time Korea decides to pick up, along with Herb Derpster. Top and support still open for the blue team. Love to see how they decide to work there.
Sona's a good pick for Graves. A lot of sustain, a lot of poke damage from Sona.
Definitely a strong pickup to go with Graves. Also a little bit of sustain with her. And then escaping is like nothing else because she just uses her E and then you're zooming.
Yeah, and she's got that ult to kite with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she can also slow too, can't she?
Yeah, she has her passive up, like the third proc, and she after using her E, the side effect is a slow. So
Rumble getting locked in. I think this makes for a sick combo. You can have that Sona ultimate, then the Rumble, and then on top of that, Morgana hopping in.
Yeah, it actually is looking pretty good on both teams. Ooh. I don't really have a favorite. They're both looking really strong.
Very strong combinations. Cho'Gath pickup. Cho'Gath versus Rumble. Cho'Gath should win that?
I'm not too sure actually. I think it can go either way. Again, like Rumble has like really heavy poke with that flamethrower towards Cho because he's melee. But then Cho has that passive where he heals mana and health after each minion kill.
Yep.
So Cho'Gath, what he can do is he has, since Rumble is kind of predictable in movement, just because yeah, he is melee kind of range, or melee range, but yeah, Cho can opt to max his Q first or max his silence first. Either one, he can dish out a lot of damage on Rumble, but yeah,
definitely.
Rumble's got that slow and really annoying.
He's also got a shield, which is it's not that much, but it's definitely helpful.
Yeah, and it gives a speed buff, so yeah, Rumble's got like a annoying kit.
Definitely. He's very annoying, but I found, like, I tried to pick him up. I played 10 games with him, and I couldn't get CSing, like, anywhere near what I wanted it to be.
Yeah, it's hard to CS with. See, that's why it's going to be, it's kind of like, I think you can go either side just because they're both CS in, like, a melee range kind of thing. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
I'm pretty excited for this game. Getting into it.
I really want to see Eve, actually.
Yeah, I know. I'm so jacked for that. Along with the Eve, I really want to see how that top lane goes. And then the jungle, I think, is another one where it's like, what's going to happen? Is Shyvana going to be super aggressive in ganking, or is she going to go with the counter jungling? Kind of depends on how her lanes decide to play, I guess.
Yeah, no, I like how she picked up Exhaust. A lot of Shyvanas do that just because she doesn't really necessarily need flash with her ult. Yep. She can jump away, and then she's got her
burnout.
Burnout to speed her up. So
she can be quite speedy. That dragon.
It'll definitely be an interesting game. I noticed there's two teleports though on blue team with Morgana and Rumble. So
I think that is going to be. If they can use those teleports correctly and like time for when they want to get that dragon or when they want to like 4-man gank bot into dragon, if they can use that correctly, it's going to make the game so much harder for purple team.
Yeah, it really depends on how they're going to utilize their teleports. But it might give them a little disadvantage in lane, especially if they get ganked or getting a gank, or like they're trying to secure a kill with Ignite or something. But yeah, it's interesting to see. I want to see how they use it.
I think the smart thing about getting teleport on Morgana is that in the laning phase, like, she is going to do well even if she doesn't like have a great matchup or anything there, because she does have her Tormented Soil and she can really CS regardless of what her opponent is.
Right, it really depends on like Morgana's kind of playstyle. She can do what you said, play passively, just farm, or since Eve is kind of I guess Eve would be hard to catch, because I'm thinking like Morgana could ult first and then land her binding with a slow on Eve, but then Eve's W now, it removes slow, so actually it's probably better if she played a little more passively, more on the farm side.
And that's where the teleport comes in, because if you're playing passively, you don't need to be using your Ignite.
Right. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Maybe I can see Eve like one-shotting almost everyone on their team though, except maybe Shyvana.
Yeah, Shyvana can get quite tanky, especially once she gets that wit's end and such. And it looks like we are getting into this game.
Yep.
Yay. Excitement. Okay, loading screen. Let's take a look at their skins.
Yeah, that's always fun. Nice.
It's pretty even.
Is that Sona skin is not available anymore, is it?
I don't think it is. It doesn't look like it, at least. Haven't seen it in the shop.
You got Battlecast Cho'Gath, legendary skin.
It's pretty.
I don't think it deserves to be legendary, to be honest. I think it's a cool skin, but I don't think it's. I don't know. I'm questionable.
So, I think I agree with you. One skin that I don't think deserves to be a skin at all is Riot Graves. It's just a lame like recoloring.
Yeah. Riot Graves. I don't know. It's.
Okay, getting into this game. We have OKG Jane hopping through here. really damn fast, using that burnout early. The rest of the blue team going to be following. Looks like they are going to be following a kind of set invade path. Derpasaurs actually running around kind of awkwardly, as is the rest of the blue team. So
yeah, looks like purple knows that Shyvana wants to come in.
Yeah.
And they're heading straight for the tri-bush right now.
Oh, if they catch out Shyvana or Derpasaur heading back up top, this could be deadly.
Looks like they're all waiting for all 5 of their teammates to come together here, but purple's a little split.
Okay, there we go. That was kind of silly throwing on both of those E's there. And the ward from the red team is going to be able to spot everybody right now.
That was a very good ward, because now I think purple is going to just take their blue.
No, the binding was just used. Now the red team is kind of locked in here. A Tonka truck coming forward right now. If he can get a ward off, or a stun off on somebody, yes it gets.
Wow.
And the knockup, Los Panados taking so much damage. He's getting in the back of the fight though. Sebrox goes down for the first blood. Rumble gets that, and Forbozen following up there gets the kill onto him. Graves goes down. Eve gets that kill. A Tonka truck taking a lot of damage right now. He is going to be able to get out though, and it looks like it's going to be, what was that, a 2-for-1 trade?
Yeah, 2-for-1 trade. Very well played by both sides of the team. I think,
go ahead, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I think Amumu bandage tossed into their team, and Cho'Gath planted a knockup. As soon as Amumu jumped in there, he was immediately knocked up by Cho, and dropped him pretty quick.
Wait, Amumu and Cho, they're on the same team.
Just kidding, then.
Excellent.
I'm just
joke.
kidding.
That almost snuck by me. You got me there. Looks like Seabarks is just gonna go back to a normal game. Heading through.
Okay, now I feel stupid.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay, no, so Tariq went in.
Yeah.
And then Amumu bandaged Tariq.
Yeah.
And then, okay.
I guess
I did see Cho use his knockup though.
Yeah. Yeah, he knocked up everybody because it was like reverse sides, right? Like the red team came around behind blue team.
Right.
Yeah, and he got them all in the knockup, which was excellent. Seabarks got in there with that bandage toss, like you said, and he just kind of got bursted down by everybody. But definitely, I think that's a good trade. 2-for-1 there.
Yep.
Even though you get first blood, you're still 2-for-1. You're ahead, right?
And you gotta take a look at who got the kills there. Cho'Gath and Eve, so both solo lanes. Looking good.
Derpasaurs and Forbozen kind of trading a little bit up there. That knockup can be quite powerful, as can if he decides to get that silence, or manages to get it off rather. But the same thing can be said for Rumble. He uses his little flamethrower. Okay, G-Jane. This is coming in here onto Seabarks.
Oh, this is definitely going to be a kill here.
Oh no, poor Amumu.
No.
Wait, he actually got away?
Yeah. Or maybe it's Shyvana. Yeah, Shyvana's exhaust is down. I thought Shyvana had her exhaust. I thought it was going to definitely be a kill.
She did get that red buff though.
Yep.
It's one thing to say. Vinci, though, coming around here onto Team Pam Korea, doing a little bit of damage to him. The binding hits Vinci, though. He gets caught, and the Tormented Soil is right underneath him. He's taking so much damage. In the bot lane, Los Panderos is doing some work here, doing a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I think if Morgana had her Ignite there, that could have possibly been a kill if she could land another 1 or 2 auto attacks. So.
Yeah. But I guess they're going to have to, obviously, as we were talking about before, not play for the landing phase, but play for those objectives.
Right, exactly.
And I think level 6 is where we're going to see a lot of that teleport being used. Right around then, because you in the top and mid, you start to become extremely powerful once you get those two, or once you get your ultimates. And with that teleport, you teleport in bot, get a double kill, go and get that dragon, and just be happy.
So there you see like Sona's poke and Graves poke damage is just really
Forbozen getting chased down right now by Derpasaurs and OKG Jane. Stun seems to go off on a Forbozen. Something happened there. He stopped. But he is able to get out thanks to that knockup. Stun goes off onto Delirium. Tarek trying to trade a little bit, or at least poke with that stun. Not really doing too great though.
Oh, we see a teleport coming top. Here comes Morgana. Picking up a kill probably. Yeah.
Derpasaurs gets that kill. Excellent job there. So as we're talking about that teleport, right?
Good use of that.
Right now, Eve at 20 CS versus Morgana's 25. Morgana, as we were talking about before, doesn't even need to be playing too much aggressive. Doesn't need that Ignite really, if she's planning to do stuff like that. And she's still ahead in CS while having 2 assists. Delirium going forward, poking, and then Los Panderos follows up for the kill. Nice job there from him.
Yeah.
Tarek goes down. So what do you think about this bot lane matchup? Tarek Corky.
I think like I actually don't know the bottom lane too well, but I mean I do see Sona Graves quite often, just because they both have such amazing poke.
Yeah.
Corky should be able to CS under tower as soon as he gets his Doran's blade and his level 6 ult.
Yep.
He can CS under tower, but then like I'm surprised they're not playing a bit more aggressive. Maybe like Tarek should stun into like a Corky Q and it could be pretty nice damage, but yeah, Sona's got good sustain, so.
She also has been harassing excellently, getting all up in their grill.
Yeah, she's really landing her Qs, like should be kind of trying to get the Qs to hit minions.
That's really important, making sure to be aggressive like that as support. Oftentimes you see support, especially people who don't really main support. Let's say you're playing ranked, like duo queue or something, or solo queue. See these supports, you don't really understand that, you know, as support you're supposed to do more than just like sit back and watch your AD carry farm.
Yeah.
So
you don't just AFK.
Yeah. So what lane do you normally play?
I normally play mid.
Yeah.
So I am starting to pick up top and AD carry, but yeah, it's pretty much been mid for like the last year or so.
Looks like bot lane's trying to kind of bait out a little bit of a fight here as Amumu is down there. Sebrax waiting in that bush, getting very close to being able to land a binding or something. Corky hasn't. Oh, there we go. He's coming forward. Someone needs to do something. No, Sebrax misses
hits the minion.
A little bit of a whiff there.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Tarek initiate with a stun. Yeah. Try to bait some harass and then.
Yeah, he did have his flash as well, so he could have flash stunned, but decided against it. He also had his ignite, or not his ignite, his exhaust up.
Here comes Shyvana and Morg. Knows the timer of the blue buff. Coming in with.
Coming with a little bit of power right now. Hefty Garbage taking a lot of damage. Tries to hop out of there, but he is going to go down to T-Time Korea. Seabarks is able to get out of there, though their AD carry died. And that is just unfortunate for them.
That was just really good timing for Blue. They knew there was that level 1 fight, and so as soon as that fight ended, Amumu would have went to blue buff, and they know the respawn timer was about 750, so that was good on them for keeping track of that. Yeah.
And now that Graves has the blue buff, we're just going to see an endless stream of buckshots going into Corky's face. Graves is also quite a bit ahead, 53 CS versus 25.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not a good position to be in. Along with that, Corky is going for a Phage instead of going for Doran's rings. I'm actually unsure if. So I've talked to some people and I've heard that going the Triforce route is more for when you're ahead than for when you're behind.
Right. If you're ahead. Sometimes people would build Phage and then maybe go into like just leave it at Phage and they could build IE.
Oh, okay, GJ going to steal this, but Seabarks engages hard. HuskyMUDKIPZ uses that ultimate to try and get something done, though there's so much damage from the red team there.
Oh, wow.
The burst and just like the AoE power from the combination of Eve and Forbozen and even the Seabarks. Actually, Seabarks didn't use his ultimate there, but altogether they were able to burst them down, even though, you know, they've been kind of, the blue team has been kind of getting ahead.
Yeah, that was actually a really well organized fight, because so Shyvana took the red, so she knew the timer of red.
Oh, here Hefty Garbage getting jumped in on by a Tonka, or by Los Panderos, and Delirium getting a double kill here. Oh, getting so close to dying there.
This is an exciting game. Look at all the action.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes a movement.
Hits it off. Yeah. Vincey gets the kill. I think that's a good choice to let the AP carry get that there.
Yeah, definitely. Amumu could have banned or tantrumed and maybe taken the kill, but Eve comes in, picks up the kill. That's good for her.
Especially when Eve is just like, if she gets that DFG, she is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, she's rocking it up right now. 303 with 54 CS. Pretty good. On par with Morgana right now.
Yep. Herb Derpster and Forbozen, as we were talking about before, just trading back and forth. Forbozen is starting to get pretty tanky because he does have that ultimate now. Has quite a bit of health, and looks like he's building a little bit of magic resistance, which I think is pretty correct. And Derps are just dodging that knock-up.
Let's see what he's got. So yeah, Forbozen is starting maxing Q first. I think it might have been better to max W just so he could harass a bit better or trade a bit better with Rumble.
I definitely hear that. Delirium in the bot lane still just harassing constantly as Sona. And I think that's like it's so nice to see that in this kind of environment. You gotta actually Forbozen getting engaged on by Derpster right now, not really having a good time. And if the munch goes down, knock up, he's so close to dying.
That was close, yeah. If Cho'Gath was full health and not have to start that fight, maybe that probably would have been Cho's kill. But yeah, good play by Rumble to know that.
By the time here's an interesting fact: by the time that Forbozen gets back to lane, he'll have his ultimate back up again. So if he decides to do that same thing where they go in and trade each other, he should. Well, I guess it's not really a should, but he might be able to kill him because, as we're talking about, just need to be full health, and that would have definitely went the other way.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like Vincey's coming around here, as is Seabarks going in onto OKG Jane. The spell shield goes off, Seabarks uses that ultimate, gets the kill. T-Time Korea coming forward, trying to get something done here. Rumble uses that teleport to come in. Seabarks looks like he will be going down to Rumble. Yes, he does. Rumble now has double buffs. That's not too great for Cho'Gath.
No, I don't. Be kind of risky.
Oh, there's the engage on Hefty Graves. He goes down by Graves. That ultimate, Hefty Garbage, getting smacked. Flash ultimate, that is so powerful from Sona.
Yeah, that Sona's actually putting on a lot of pressure up bottom. You can see like she's actually being more in the front lines than Graves is, which is a good thing for Graves to just come in and pick up kills. Sona is really just, she's like kind of like being a wall there.
She's zoning them like amazingly well. It's kind of interesting. Items wise, it looks like we have Mumu getting those boots of mobility.
Yeah, and a triple door too, so that's interesting to see.
I've seen this kind of before in some other games. You get a bunch of Dorans and then you go to like, what is it? What's that thing that's made from chainmail? I have no idea what I'm trying to say right now. I lost my train of thought. That's terrible.
Frozen Heart, Randuin's Omen.
Yes.
Sunfire Cave, one of the...
Sunfire Cave, that's what it is.
Yeah, maybe, probably. Yeah, Mumu, I would have maybe liked to see some gold pretend on him.
Yeah. Oh,
but then he did have
getting that engaging a hard onto Delirium. It is a 2v4 at this point. Delirium leading everyone away. I think that was an excellent choice there. Leading them away from Graves, saying, hey guys, take me. I don't really care. My 80 carry is going to go away.
Yeah, that was a good play by Delirium, sacrificing himself so that Graves could live. So, very noble.
Very noble. He deserves some sort of medal, a purple heart, something like that. I don't even know. Is that a medal?
A purple heart? I don't know.
It should be if it isn't.
Well, I don't know, but that was very, very noble. Oh, here comes a flash stun by Tarek.
Tonka Truck getting in there to Los Banderos, using that exhaust. The flash goes off from Los Banderos. He is able to get away. Hefty Garbage, not able to really follow up too much. He did not have full mana. OKG Jane actually has that, the Oracles now. Going to be able to clear off a lot of stuff. And looks like they might be going for Dragon. It's going to be spawning soon. At least that's what they've surmised. That Oracles also tells them that there is no one, or no wards there, so the red team has no idea what's going on right now. They're going to be able to take this quite easily. And if the red team continues with their little walking path that they're going with right now, being all split up, they might get cut out, but it looks like they're not going to be. OKG Jane walking around here along with her Derpster. Might be pushing that mid, and that could be a good idea. Take out that mid tower, and they can just roam wherever they'd like.
By now, purple team probably knows that they just lost another dragon.
Yep.
So I think Cho's trying to push hard top, maybe try and get a tower. Oh no, he's gonna back off.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Okay.
It's kind of back and forth. He just doesn't know what he's doing. He's backing off. He's going forward. He's backing off.
I think Corki needs to Yeah, he's really behind Graves in terms of farm.
Yeah.
Like, almost, what is that? It's over 40, so 44 CS behind. Definitely a factor. He's also, Graves is also 2-1-4, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Corky should. Yeah, he opted for a Doran's Blade, maybe a bit late, it's like 15 minutes in, but he does have that Doran's Blade now.
He also has the Vampiric Scepter. Vamp Scepter gonna make it so that he can actually get a little bit of his health back whenever he's fighting, or even just CSing. Herb Derpster hopping forward to try and do a little bit of damage to Furbozen when he does proc into the red zone there. And I think they don't have that pink warded. I thought they had the top-ish pink warded there, but it seems to have disappeared. Looks like there was an attempted engage there, but Seabarks did not hit anybody, hit the minions instead.
Yeah, just taking a look at all the CS here, like blue team's got two people in the hundreds now, 110s actually, and then red side. The most CS is Eve actually. Cho'Gath's not too far behind, like 9 CS, but yeah, none of them are in the 100 CS mark. So,
well, it has been kind of a little bit of an aggressive game. Cho'Gath hasn't been able to do that because of the constant threat of, or he hasn't been able to push too well because of the constant threat of Rumble on his own, plus Morgana teleporting in, or Shyvana being around. Because Shyvana does now have that, or she has had that Oracles for a little bit of time, and she can definitely clear those wards. Can't really know what's going on. Furbozen does get his silence off, but that's about it. And Seabarks kind of engaging, but he gets ultimated engaged on. He goes down to Shyvana. Looks like we are also going to see Tonka Truck going down, and possibly Vinci. Yes, Graves gets that kill. The ultimate from Rumble just misses garbage.
Yeah, it looks like there was a bit of a hesitation, a lack of communication there. Amumu does land advantage, but he doesn't. He turns around after and then gets caught by the Morgana snare.
Yeah. You just need to kind of keep going with it. It's definitely a moment where his hesitation caused him to take way too much damage, which ended up in him being deadified.
Right. And we also saw the Rumble teleport in too, so that could have been a huge factor.
Yeah. He didn't land his ultimate though, so if he would have landed his ultimate on top of Corgi, that might have been another kill.
Yeah, that's true.
So at this point, 27k versus 21k, what do you think the red team has to start doing to be able to come back into this?
Oh, I would just say farm. Try and farm up and catch up in lanes. They have no towers right now, as opposed to blue team has 2. So, you know, I would say they should keep farming, try and get some towers, and I guess I was gonna say they should ward up around the objectives, but then Shyvana does still have that Oracle, so.
Well, I think even though she does have Oracles, you still have to be warding, because otherwise, like...
Yeah, like if you don't have any wards at all, you're just gonna get ganked, so... Yeah.
I don't know, it's a matter of warding and then making sure as soon as you see Shyvana going to clear wards, you have a plan. If she's like clearing wards top, well, push bottom or something like that, or go for dragon. Like you need to be planning for what can happen, because you can't not ward.
Yeah, if you look at the wards right now.
Actually, Jane actually stole that blue buff with her red buff.
Oh, from Morgana.
Yeah.
Get owned. But yeah, like red side has 1 ward. I think blue has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wards. So 6 to 1 or 7. Oh, sorry, 8 wards to 1.
Oh, Jesus. So not exactly a good position to be in. You're really behind on the vision, and you can just get out-positioned on, especially when that blue team has those teleports. Because if they have wards in your jungle and you like start to fight a little bit, then all of a sudden, like a 2v3 or 2v2 has become a 4v2, and you're pretty hooped.
Yeah, if you just look at the wards, it's literally 10 to 2. So yeah, definitely a lot of vision for blue side, and that also gives them a lot of places to teleport to too, right? So yeah, good warding play blue, making good use of that extra money that they got from being in the lead and in kills and in CS.
Herb Derpster now taking this top tower. I think that's a good choice. Pretty good time in the game. And oh, the ward from the blue team almost allows them to catch Vinci out of position there. OKG Jane clearing some more. Me backing off. Holy crap, Cho'Gath's huge. Look at that guy.
Imagine a Lulu ult.
Oh lordy, ridiculous. So it looks like they're just standing on top.
Yeah,
of
it looks like they're doing a dragon dance here.
Yeah. Probably isn't a good position to be in when
probably
you have
not.
0 wards and no oracles. I guess we'll see what happens here. A little bit of a poke back and forth. If Sona flashes, we know that shit's about to happen. Uh-oh. Looks like the ultimate goes off from everybody there. Okay, GJ engaging hard into people. Vinci looks like she's going down to that Morgana. Graves gets a kill there. Morgana follows up as well. Hefty Garbage goes down, and I think there we go. Tea Time Korea actually catches that with the binding. This is going to be a free dragon, possibly a free turd as well. Excellently played there by the blue team.
Yeah, it was well played by Sona. She flashed out right before dying, and that really, it kind of led people to try and just try and snag her off, and a lot of free damage there. And then who else would? Yeah, Shyvana escaped really low too, so that was kind of sad to see. But yeah, overall, good fight by blue team.
Yep. I think that was a very solid engage by Shyvana to hop in from the bottom and get on top of Garbage, and I believe Frobo was also up there. I'm unsure though. Yeah, getting very aggressive in there and just doing what she should do.
Yeah, she's doing her job.
Yeah.
Being a force.
Force to be reckoned with. Oh, top tower actually still hasn't gone down, so that can definitely be another thing they can go for. The blue team, that is.
So yeah, after Dragon, they just cleared out their jungle, taking the buffs, extending their lead. Right now, goal lead's 10.5k, so that's pretty substantial.
So yeah, looking at the items, just judging by the items, I think we know like who's gonna have to be making some plays on the red team. There, of course, is a Mumu. He always has to make those plays, but also kind of a combination between Eve and Cho. Corki doesn't really have the items, so he has to stay and farm. He can't really be involved in too many team fights right now because he just gets like focused hard and just dies easily.
Yeah, that's right. I think if Graves right now, he's got that Infinity Edge already built. It looks like he's working on maybe a Phage. Maybe a Zeal. Oh, and Cho here is kind of getting singled out.
Yeah. Though we do have Eve following up, coming through now. This is in the top area, what? It's like 2v3? Though the 3 is backing off now?
Yeah. As for Morgana, she rushed, I think she rushed an Abyssal Scepter, which is a pretty decent item considering that there is 4 AP damage on the red side.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really helping her out, her team on during the big fights.
Jane doing exactly what she should be doing, including wards. This is the time when you're going to want to be doing the Baron dance. I mean, while red team is behind, if they do manage to get that an excellent Baron fight and snag Baron, they can easily just catapult into the lead.
They could, yeah, really. If you look at all the levels right now of blue team, they're 14, 11, 11, 13, and 14, which is pretty close to where 4 people could probably do a Baron. 5 definitely could, but then they would take a lot of damage from Baron, and so red could capitalize on Baron aggro if they were to catch them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be it's definitely going to be blue. They have to wait for blue to engage on it, or they might get caught out right here. Hefty Garbage actually just dodging that, but they're having a solid engage going right now. Vince using that ultimate, getting a lot of damage off on people. The ultimate from Sona goes off, and then Tea Time Korea following that up as well, getting a double kill. Looks like we are going to be seeing an ace. Graves also getting a double kill.
Yeah, this is most definitely an inhibitor and probably a Baron right after if they decide to do that.
They have to be very careful though. I've seen a lot of teams lose by trying to overcapitalize on a lead. Like you go for the inhibitor and then you try and do Baron and you're just too far behind.
Well, it looks like, they might not be able to just because they didn't have a minion push.
Yeah.
And so, looking at it now, like they had to tank a couple of tower hits, so they probably can't.
I think if maybe if the red team just rushes for it right now, they might be able to do Baron. But it's going to be a very scary thing, especially considering blue team has 2 teleports. They're gonna have to do something.
They have to keep that in mind, that if they do try to do a revenge Baron, that blue does have teleport. It is warded. Purple, I'm almost certain they don't have an Oracle's bot yet.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so it seems like they just neglected the purchase of an Oracle's.
So as I said, it looks like they are. Oh, at least they were going there to make sure that the enemies weren't doing it. But they're backing off now. It wouldn't have ended up good for them if they decided to try it there, especially with 2 of their teammates out of position. And also considering the fact that they have an inhibitor down.
Yeah.
Oh, but here we go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a free Baron for Blue Sea. Just because there is no vision on it, and they know that.
This is exactly what we were talking about. You don't have that vision, and you're gonna not be able to see when important things happen like that. Now the blue team can come forward, take down the turret, and then just push some more. And if they take down, this turret and the second turret, they can go ahead, go bottom, keep pushing the top.
This is definitely going to be another turret, I think.
Yeah.
There's not much that they can do. Corky's bottom too, so.
Corky and Tarek are both bottom, actually.
I just don't know if it's going to be a fight for the inhibitor turret. It would be interesting to see what they're going to do for the last stand.
Yeah. Looks like they are just going to be trying to take this inhibitor turret. Los Panderos disengaging there as soon as he sees some spells to fly at him. Excellent play.
Yeah,
there.
you see now Eve's Deathfire Grasp is on a 1 minute cooldown, so she doesn't have as strong a burst right now.
Hefty Garbage actually getting caught by that Morgana snare. I think that was an excellent catch there from Morgana. And now with the minion wave here, they're going to be going for something. Herb Derps are actually catching it, or forcing everybody to follow behind him. OKG Jane engaging really hard. Graves getting a double kill, getting that triple kill actually. Could be going forward. Can we see another kill? Quadra kill for Graves. Why don't you penta dive? Do it.
I wanna, just sacrifice yourself for the penta.
Either way, they got a quadra. Looks like they're gonna end the game.
I could have started screaming out Pentakill!
Pentakill! No, just a quadra.
No, that's not even worth screaming for.
It was a quadra kill. Just whisper or like talk mediocrely into the microphone about it.
But yeah, it's just, I think they just had complete map control from blue side. They got every dragon, and they got Baron, and they had pushed the towers early, so.
They did quite well.
Yep.
Okay guys, I've been reminding you all day today. A couple different things going on. $10 RP giveaway on Twitter. Doing one a day. We're going to be giving it away after the last match today, and I think after the finals tomorrow. Have more on that tomorrow. But to get entered into the giveaway, what you want to do is simply go to Twitter and hashtag YegOpen and follow OK Gaming, and just do that, and you can win some stuff. Also, make sure to go and check out some of our sponsors, MaxFrag, maxfrag.com or .net, I'm unsure which, but either way, they do Ventrilo servers and the like. I think they also have some Counter-Strike servers, something like that. They're just a server provider. Do you have a legendary hunger? If you do and you are in the Edmonton area, make sure to go and check out Oodle Noodle. They also provide delivery all over the city, so you can feast while you're playing some vidya games. Pretty cool place. Looks like we got a lot of Ventrilo servers, Mumble servers on that website there, maxfrag.net. Finally found it out. It's maxfrag.net, guys. Yay! So over here at OverKlocked Gaming, we do have League of Legends night every Thursday night from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It is League night then. $10 for members, $15 for non-members. Make sure to go and follow OverKlocked Gaming on all of their fun stuff at OK Gaming on Twitter. OverKlocked Gaming on Facebook, OverKlocked Edmonton on YouTube, and OverKlocked.com, just on the internets. Also, we are uploading all the VODs pretty much as we finish them. It's pretty cool. Go and check those out on YouTube at OverKlocked Edmonton, youtube.com/OverKlocked Edmonton. Blah. Also, make sure to follow Edmonton Gamers at EdmontonGamers.com, Twitter.com/EdmontonGamers, YouTube.com/EdmontonGamers, and Facebook.com/EdmontonGamers. And, yeah, see you in the next game kind of soon.